A tweeted video of a crazed Hindutvadi mob bullying a Muslim student wearing a hijab at a college in the state of Karnataka has sparked outrage amid growing protests against the hijab ban in southern India. Muskaan Khan found herself surrounded by men wearing saffron scarves as she arrived at her college in Mandya. However, many of these Hindutvadis had nothing to do with the college at all. The hijab ban has angered Muslim students who rightly believe it's an attack on their faith. Freedom of religion is guaranteed in India's secular constitution, and so is the right to education. However, right-winged Hindutva groups aligned to the current ruling party, the BJP, are trying to keep Muslim women out of school. All this nonsense is causing tensions out in India, tensions that people certainly don't need. The government of Karnataka, led by the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP), on Tuesday announced the closure of education institutions for 3 days. The standoff in the state of Karnataka, home to the Indian IT hub in Bangalore, has raised concerns over fears of persecution of Muslims by Prime Minister Narendra Modi's so-called Hindu nationalist government. The government of the state of Karnataka, where 12% of the population is Muslim, said on the 5th of February that schools must adhere to a dress code set by authorities. Nagesh, Karnataka's education minister, who tweeted the order, said the school dress code was set following a review of court decisions across the country to ban the hijab in schools. On campuses, there's been escalating confrontation between Muslim students who denounce the ban and Hindus who say their fellow students are allegedly interfering with their studies. I'm not sure how hijab, a head cover, or the niqab, a face cover, can affect the studies of other students, but folks, that's Hindutva logic. But why is all this happening?
आज पूरे यूपी की जनता कह रही है, यूपी प्लस योगी बहुत है उपयोगी।
It's quite simple really. It's the economy. The ruling party is escalating Hindu nationalist rhetoric as unemployment rises across India, especially in Uttar Pradesh, where people are going to the polls. Unemployment is a massive concern. However, providing jobs is not a priority for Narendra Modi's government. All it can do is talk about banning the hijab, making conspiracy theories about love jihad, and introduce draconian legislation like the CAA and NRC.
Karnataka is a laboratory for UP. These footages of what is happening in Karnataka for last 72 hours are footages actually meant for the crowds in Uttar Pradesh. I have no doubt that social media in Uttar Pradesh is circulating them across the state with vengeance.
Hundreds and millions of voters will cast their ballots over several weeks, starting from today. According to a number of analysts, they say religion and caste will be a major factor in the votes, but the economic strain and scars after the severe COVID wave posed one of the biggest threats to the BJP, and naturally, the BJP are creating friction between Muslims and Hindus to divert attention. India has suffered a 7.3% economic contraction in the first year of the pandemic, with tens and millions of people falling out of the middle class and into poverty. The ruling party, BJP, recently faced a setback after several agricultural reforms sparked more than a year of protests from farmers, including many in Uttar Pradesh, forcing the government to retract them. Narendra Modi is an enemy of India and all Indians. He's utilizing the age-old game of divide and rule just to win votes. It's a strategy that we've heard and seen many times. What he's actually doing is dividing Indian society, making them preoccupied with useless debates over hijab, NRC, CAA, love jihad, and so on, distracting people at the same time disintegrating India. The ultimate goal is to secure his throne so he can rule over the masses. He doesn't care about India, he only cares about himself and a few billionaires who back him.